out, you can get yourself basically shouted out in the Twitch chat, which is, I'm pretty sure, over that side of the screen. If you donate more than $10, I will read your message out loud at this point in 90 minutes or at whatever point that I next pop up. If you donate $20 or more, you can nominate a player to get a natural 20, which is the best roll you can get, and you can say what kind of roll that's going to be, whether it's going to be a dex saving throw if you think there's a fireball coming, whether that be giving it to the DM to punish the players, whether it be giving one of the players a nat 20 on an attack roll, or maybe on a specific kind of ability check. Those are all stuff that we can do. And if you donate $50, you get to cast a wish. As we've just heard, sometimes the wishes don't go through depending on what they are, but we as a group of mods and as a group of DMs are doing our best to make sure we implement every wish. And just a reminder that 100% of your donation will be going to the Starship Foundation, which will then be going on to benefit Starship Hospital, which is New Zealand's largest children's hospital for young people with serious conditions like, cancer and the bad ones. So please do feel free to donate. We are, what's our current amount? We are at $2,872. So we are over halfway. We're getting really close to 3K. We are aiming for, someone just said this group has excellent energy already. By the way, I'm loving all the costumes and stuff. I'm loving the sword. Yeah.
It's not like we didn't practice in a session that we did before.
Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys to it. Akash, can you give everyone an opportunity to introduce themselves? And then, that is a cool hat. I'm going to hop out and I will see you guys in 90 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Penny.
Bye, Penny.
Bye, Penny. So excited.
Hi, guys.
Oh, we
you
love
want to
her.
introduce yourself?
Right. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you go first.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I am playing Samara Wise, the archaeologist, that word, / ice wizard, Blade Song. And I'm very excited to be here. I have my friend and my hat that doesn't fit over my headphones, but we'll see how it goes.
Next up.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Liz, and today I will be playing Charlize Angel. So when she says "Good morning, angels," everybody in the chat can say "Good morning, Charlize." And she is a private eye, and she's here to investigate the mysterious mysteries of the multiverse collapse. And that's me.
I guess I'll go next. G'day. I'm Darroch. I am the clerk. I play Wham Bam, thank you, Dan. And I'll be there healing the party, as everyone loves. Misquoting checks and loving everybody as we go.
Max.
Hey, I'm Sparrow. I'm playing Minimax the Barbarian. He is big lad with no thoughts, only hit.
And we love him for it.
We absolutely adore him.
Yeah. It's not like they died fighting a green dragon.
Don't worry about that one. Don't talk about that one.
That was another life. That was another world.
That was another multiverse.
Yeah. Yes. Giovanni.
My name is Matt. I will be playing our fighter battlemaster named Giovanni Marivoldi. I am the brother of Madonna and the husband of Susan. I will be here on hopefully not my final adventure, or maybe.
Well, either way, we'll just take the days as they come.
It's definitely going to be an exciting time.
I guess filled in on what happened where we left off 10 minutes before.
Please don't kill us with a kraken.
Please don't kill us with a kraken.
Look how cute we are. Don't kill us with a kraken.
I won't. You would have some help. As you see, last we left off, what happened? There was this, the last priest that was there, he somehow seems to finish his incantation of some sorts, and he tossed his like his what is it? His dagger and set up himself on fire. That seems to be happening around this layer underwater for some reason, and the kraken sort of imploded into the water, turning into this ball of like currents that seems to be spinning within each other, and you all get dragged in for the moment, and you see this you all feel like your wind has been blown out. You feel out of place. You feel out of not sure what you're wearing, where you are, what things you have on your hand. And in that moment, as you sort of flash into this reality where you are, you see this small child reaching out to you with her hand and sort of trying to reach out as you're being pulled in towards this blob of water that is trying to take you towards this. It feels like you have died, but you're sort of, something's trying to get you back.
Charlize reaches out for the child. She says, "Hold on to me, darling. I'll make sure that you're safe."
And she sort of laughs and she pulls you away from the water that is pulling you towards it, like the small like sphere that is trying to draw you towards it, and she's slowly like pulling you away from it, and yeah, what is everyone else doing? Are you all catching on?
Yeah, I've got a hand free. Charlize has got a hand free if anybody wants to monkey chain out of here.
Well, that's totally says.
Everyone's gonna barrel a monkey's chain link, and Samara's gonna make sure she grabs her hat, because it's very important that she's got her hat.
As you sort of form a chain link, you sort of feel the pull that is pulling you towards the sphere getting bigger and bigger, and you see this small kid having lots of strength and pulling you away from this sphere and getting you sort of, and at some point the whole spinning stops and there is a bit of a calmness in this room as you all sort of find footing and stand up. This kid with this lovely smile looks at the five of you. The form of this kid is quite incorporeal. She feels like a water, like her form is mostly off water. She doesn't have a physical face or like how she looks. It's more like something just reached out and helped. And you find that you have been revived. You have been leveled up. Leveled up. You have been revived, and you all have an inspiration. You all received Malika Rose's blessing.
Oh, wow! Thank you, Malika.
Thank you so much, George, for the lovely donation. That is really appreciated. The kid sort of laughs and she says, "Just keep smiling," and sort of disappears into the water.
Well, it seems like I didn't need to worry about you at all, darling. And Charlize will wave bye to the little girl made of water.
That wasn't creepy at all.
Sometimes things beyond our comprehension come and save us. Now, where are we?
I need everyone to make a con save.
Oh no!
Straight into it. Oh god.
Samira.
Yes.
You see in your belongings a small, tiny, mini leather-made spell book. The spell book is like filled with pages made of leather, as if it is made to resist, be good in water and be legible and to be used in water. It is the spell book that was given to you when you all took the dive, and you have 3 spells in it. You have water breathing, you have Rari's telepathic bond, and you have Mordenkind's magnificent mansion in it. All ritual, you can cast them without expending a spell slot.
Right.
And roll me, and the con saves, you all feel this water pushing into your lungs and whatnot, as you feel this immense pressure pressing on top of you, evidently because you're standing like 100 miles underwater and you have this immense pressure of the water being in the seabed. What are you doing? You have 6 seconds.
Wait for so we're in a pressurized room. There's no water in it, but we're getting the pressure.
Yeah, it is underwater. You all are underwater. You had when the kid disappeared, your ability to breathe disappeared as well.
Right, I'm going to cast water breathing.
I can breathe anyway.
Minimax can breathe underwater anyway? That rocks.
You have, while you can breathe underwater, this is more so the effect of the pressure of being so, it's kind of like being a scuba diver where you have to sort of have some measures against the pressure of being underwater. But you all managed to get breathing. You have your spell slot expended, but that's fine. You have water breathing for 24 hours.
Right.
Oh, I think I understand. I'm gonna put my fingers there and go and blow out both my ears.
Underwater, right?
Yeah. You can get familiarized with breathing underwater. Takes about a minute, but you're doing it.
Right, so Samara is going to start trying to talk because, she's a talker and... So she's going to cast the other spell.
One moment. Thank you, Stephen, for your lovely donation. Charlize, you have a net 20 ready to go whenever for your next attack.
Oh, thank you so much, Stephen. Very exciting.
I don't know. Did I get the name correct? Stephen? It is Stephen, yes. Stephen. Yeah. Sweet. But yes, you now can sort of walk around the room, explore it for a bit, of course.
Charlize is going to stick nice and close to Samsara because she's not sure. Samira, because she's not sure if this water breathing is going to wear off anytime soon. So she's going to follow Samira around wherever she goes.
The water breathing is for
me too.
It's for 24 hours, so you should be fine for the day.
Oh, Charlize does not know that. She's not well versed in spells.
Fair enough. When you sort of look around the room, as you can see in the image as well, you can see these ginormous bookshelves put up. You see this weird looking fountain over here. It's kind of a weird thing to have in an underwater seabed. There is a fountain, and there seems to be this black ink that seems to be going through the fountain.
Right.
I think because I'm human, I can't see anything.
Oh, it's lit. It should be visible.
So there's light in the
The
room,
screen's
so we're right.
completely black.
Oh no.
Just roll down a bit. It's quite big. It's a pretty big image.
Oh, it's a big map. I'm at 22%. Zoom. So you might be zoomed in too much. So zoom right out, and you should be able to see it.
Yeah, apologies. It's a pretty big map. It should. It should be.
Are you sure it's not because I'm blind? I can see my token, but there's nothing around it.
You can see your token?
Yeah, I can see my token, but there's nothing around it.
Oh,
there we go.
Sure why
I was so zoomed in on the blackness that I was like, it's so dark.
Damn these human eyes. Can't see a damn thing.
It should be
It's,
visible.
don't worry about it. I've got you covered. I'm going to cast dancing lights, and it's a cantrip, so it costs me nothing. And there's lovely little globules that float around in the water, and you should be able to see.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And while we get the map sorted out, I would like to take Charlize over to the fountain and give it a look over. She would like to investigate that fountain because you're correct, it is very strange that there is a fountain underwater.
That is a good point. I am also going to follow you over that way because as an archaeologist, it looks interesting.
You're right, it does.
Thank you, Alex, for your donation. So, Charlize, Alex has requested for you to do a paraphrased hair flick every time you roll your dice.
Oh, I will do my very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the $50. Yeah.
My headset might get in the way, but I'll do my very, very best.
You just got to get the finger and go.
So I'm just going to stumble around in this darkness.
No, there's lights going around. There's about 3 of them, so they're just going to spread out, so you'll be able to see.
We have another donation. Hannah, thank you for the donation, Hannah. Giovanni, you have a nat 20 in your next saving throw.
Oh,
Hey, Giovanni.
Save my blindness.
Amazing.
Yes. Charlize, you're moving towards the fountain?
Yes, I would like to investigate that if I can, please.
Cool. The fountain seems to be weird. It seems to be quite natural. I don't know. It feels like there isn't anything off about it. It's just something seems wrong.
If I roll an investigation test check, would I possibly be able to learn more?
Sorry? Sorry.
If I roll an investigation roll, would I possibly be able to learn more?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Oh, meanwhile, what is everyone else doing?
That's
I'll slip towards that
Really want
fountain.
to touch it.
That is a 23 for investigation.
I'm also looking around the
23.
fountain.
Around the fountain. Okay. I'll get to what you find in the 23. Samara, if you see, behind the fountain, there is quite a few books put up.
Oh, there are. Very good.
Yeah, this place seems to be filled with bookshelves, and behind the fountain, you see quite a few elven books.
Would I be familiar with them, or are they sort of odd?
No, not really. They seem to be written in Aquan and Sylvan quite a bit, which is sort of the Sylvan. Sylvan is the elven language that.
Pretty sure I speak Sylvan. Pretty sure I speak Sylvan.
Yes. Aquan is this Sylvan is sort of the purest language of such in the elven beliefs. There is Elvish and then there are Sylvans. You do speak Sylvan. This one is Aquan, which is basically an Aquan Sylvan dialect. Aquan is language spoken underwater.
Right. Okay.
The books here are filled with Aquan and Sylvan sort of mixed in together, as if it was written by ancient sea elves and people who are of the underwater tradition that happen to be elves. You're unsure, but it sort of has an elven ancestry tie into it.
Does anything look interesting about the books? Is there any cool spells or information about where we are? I'm just going to peruse the books because
there is too many books to be looking for something specific.
Right.
I would say you do find one book that has sort of been put by the edge of the fountain. It seems like this was the one that was last read.
Okay. Can I read the book?
Yes. On the fountain, Charlize, you find that this fountain seems to be connected to the whole terrain somehow. The ink liquid is
Okay.
coming from the seabed.
Interesting.
Oh,
You can sort of see like cracks in the seabed where you can see like black liquid sort of making puddles far away from the fountain, as if the seabed was a creature, the ink was the blood.
Ooh.
And this is
Spooky. Could I reach out in a underwater world and kind of touch a gloopy globule of the ink?
make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I thought so.
Minimax, did you touch the ink?
Yeah, he like leans in while she's like investigating. He's just like, ooh, on his hands in it.
Ooh. How do you have your storm aura? Like, how do you have your ability to breathe?
That's a 20 not natural for my con check.
It's just a thing I have due to the storm arrow.
Is it because of like a deity, or is it just natural abilities because of being who you are?
It's just the barbarian path. I don't know how they
All right.
shake out.
You sort of hear this voice, sort of this nice and soothing voice in your head as you sort of go to touch it, and it sort of whispers, "Don't do it, my child." And it warns you against doing it. There are better things to try. Charlize, nothing warns you of things like that. Did you roll a 20?
I rolled a 20 not natural, yes.
Not natural? Cool. I'm sorry. It does fail. You take 11 damage poison.
Oof! 11 poison damage.
And
Okay.
as you sort of touch it, you feel your hands are like sort of. It happens right as you touch it. You can't even like get like a good chunk of it. As soon as you come in contact with it, your skin burns as if the poison sort of creeps through your skin, and
Charlie
you
pulls her hands away and says, don't touch that ink, guys. Absolutely,
Oh, Charlize backwards.
absolutely don't go anywhere near that.
Right,
And she'll
what
kind
did
of-
you touch? What are you doing?
what happened?
The ink, it's the black stuff. It's caustic.
Oh, the
Don't
stuff in the
go
fountain.
anywhere. No, don't touch that.
Oh, okay, I won't touch that then.
Charlize, you need to be more careful. You remind me of my sister. She did stupid things like this. You need to be yourself, okay?
Well, I can't help it. I'm an investigator. It's what I do. I
Please,
investigate
all of you,
things.
be more careful.
May I suggest you employ the tried old method of using a big stick and just touching it with a stick instead of your hand?
Well, I don't have a big stick. I'm a very small halfling.
Oh, surely there's something around here. Look, there's some debris over there. Use some seaweed.
Well, maybe you're
She's
right.
like gestures a javelin, like, I can help.
Samara,
Yes,
the book you're reading.
right, yes.
You sort of see this page that's been creased up as if this was the last one you pulled out. And this page seems to be having like languages that you are unable to understand. It's in Elven. It's sort of in Elven, Sylvan sort of mixed up. It is, in technicality, this is a language you should understand, but it's sort of written in this unphrasable way. It's as if you don't have enough knowledge or
Right, so-
intelligence to comprehend it.
So it's kind of like I speak Egyptian, but I can't understand hieroglyphics.
Pretty much, yeah. It's kind of like I mean, like the more better way to say it would be if you know English and you know Latin to an extent, and you're given this like ancient Latin writing, it's hard to comprehend what has been given here. And this is like a spell book. This is like a spell book. You can sort of understand from what you're reading. This is a spell book.
Right. So if I were to, let's say, cast tongues on myself, would that make it okay to be able to read it?
This is you can sort of realize this is a bit more. you need to comprehend what the ingredients mentioned are, or you need to have enough magical experience. Like, essentially boils down to you need to have a +10 in intelligence to comprehend.
10.
Yes.
Right. +10.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have that.
But what you do able to comprehend are the images and the references given on it. The spell seems to be sort of talking about the keywords you can get off it: awakening the high priest.
Oh, okay. Right.
And it talks about, it sort of has an image of a water sphere, and it talks about a dawn, like time passing, about like 10-12 hours passing, and then the creature, this ancient creature, you aren't able to describe this thing. You have never seen this before, and you see this image of a creature that should be spawning within 8-12 hours of the spear appearing.
8 hours of this appearing.
What?
12 hours roughly.
Right.
The spear?
Okay. Guys, I've just read a very scary book. It's so scary, I would not wish it upon anybody else. Pretty much, a monster's going to appear in 12 hours, and I don't know how to stop it. And I think it has something to do with the fountain.
Oh, you think we need to block off the fountain, or maybe break it somehow?
I don't know.
We can't get anywhere near it at the moment. That ink is.
You said break?
No.
Not yet,
No.
I would like to introduce this thing to Susan. Susan,
Not yet. We don't need Susan's assistance, and we definitely don't need Minimax's axe or hammer or whatever it is that you're using at the moment. But this book has told a very scary story in pictograms, and I can't actually read the words, but it sounds terrifying, and I don't know how to stop it, but I feel like we should.
Hey, I'm on board. Yep. I'm on board.
I came here to stop the multiverse collapsing, so if this helps stop it collapsing, I'm all in.
Maybe there's someone around here that we can talk to, have a look around.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there other people around here?
Let's look for clues.
No. So, you see the bookshelves, and what you have about 12 hours, and
Mara's
you
gonna
can
start.
see you can see the doorways that you sort of landed in this place is boxed in. You won't be able to leave this room. This is all you have. You have more bookshelves. You can read up, try and see if you can find more information. You know where this.
I'm gonna start pulling books off shelves and hoping for a secret passageway.
Is this a big dinosaur in here?
No, that's a dragon.
Oh, actually, it is not there. I can't remove it from the map, but assume it is not there.
Dragon!
imagine if there was a dragon skeleton in here.
That would be so cool.
I'll run to the other bookshelf and I'll have a look through for some texts.
Cool. Roll me. What is your deity? Or do you have like a domain?
It's a cleric.
I'm a laugh cleric. And I think
roll me religion.
Hey, Bob.
no, I remember. My deity is Kevin.
Kevin, me back.
But I'll give you a religion roll. Just off the top of the head, off the old dome.
17. Cool.
Wham bam, thank you, Dan. Nice roll.
You hear this voice that says, there is a god that gods fear, and this is one step towards getting him back. stop this. You hear this divine command in your head.
Well, of course, I'll relay this.
As you sort of go to the opposite shelf, you see your hand sort of. You see one look. It's not glowing for anyone else, but it's sort of glowing for you, as if you have been given one specific book to go for by.
Meeny, miny, that one. What do we got here?
What languages do you know?
I know Undercommon. I know Dwarven. I know Common. I know Elvish. I know. Yep, that's it.
Dwarvish works.
Oh, good.
You see this book that talks about Victor and Sylvia, these two creatures, and you can sort of see this book has like a really. It seems pretty written by someone who follows this god, and it sort of paints like a negative picture of these two characters, Victor and Sylvia, and it talks about how a sea creature did committed blasphemy by falling in love with the land creature, and how the rest of the sea creatures revolted against the beloved god. The god's name is quite uncomprehendable in like a different language. It's hard to think of. It actually, even if you read out the name, it sort of pains you in a bit, and it sort of goes. The god tried to punish the sea creature, and the people of the sea punished the god and killed him.
Ooh.
And
Oh, damn.
the sea god waits for his eventual return.
Right. So are you saying instead of fighting a kraken, we're fighting a sharking creation god?
Well, I'd rather like to avoid that, but I think we do have 12 hours until we have to.
Right. So how do we stop the ritual? How do we stop it happening?
What do you mean? How do we start it?
We will win.
Stop.
Start
You
it.
from like you can see there is another note in this thing. The priest will come.
The mysterious note.
So
the priest.
It says
and
in the column.
and
And
the priest will come. Then comes the high priest. Then the bishop. And then shall come the name.
talk to the priest.
Well, I think if we break the line of all those people who come in, possibly by then they simply won't be able to raise the guard. That seems like the easiest solution.
So like an ambush.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Everyone roll me history.
Ooh.
Ooh, history. Where are you, sir? You are.
Not going to go well.
Oof.
That's actually not bad. 19.
Natural 20.
Yay!
Total of 19.
-1 history. That's so funny.
Wait, so Minimax has the same grasp on history as me.
Minimax is like,
It came to me in a dream.
What did you get, Samara?
19.
19. Cool. You like Wham Bam doesn't remember, but you sort of recall from the previous fight, Giovanni, Samara, and Minimax. You sort of recall what the previous, like this flash of what happened before this fear, and the child came to help you, and you remember the priests dropping themselves off one by one, and the kraken that was in the middle disappearing. And Samara, the book that you read sort of clicks in. You can now see the monster that is about to come would be the high priest.
Oh no.
I know this sounds weird, but I just had a vision.
It's sort of like you sort of putting things together and having memory from the previous groups.
So I reiterate that for everyone. So the high priest is the monster, not cohesive, not something we want to face. But if that happens, how do we fight it? How do we stop the high priest from coming anyway? That's
How do we stop the high priest from coming? Can I look around the room to see if there's any, like, I know that you said that the entry was blocked off, but if I can see any other kind of entry points, maybe something in the roof that someone can drop through or something in the floor that someone can rise up from?
There is no roof. It is just 10,000 miles of like ocean, but you have this like but you have this like innate pressure that is keeping you and stopping you from going any more than 20 feet.
Right. Okay.
We can't go up. We can only
we can kind of swim up a little bit, but then we have to float back down again.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. I understand.
Bam Bam.
Thank you, Dan.
What?
Roll me religion.
Oh, I got this. Don't worry. Genocide.
Hey.
I just don't know what to do.
You can sort of put together like things from the information you guys have, and you hear this like faint noise, and that sort of repeats what was said, and it sort of says in this calming tone, the priest must not be allowed to bring the bishop. End him now.
Right, okay.
And Akash, I say to Max, do you think it is time to kill something or what? You know, we're just doing all this nerd stuff, reading books. I just want to hit something, really.
I'm feeling really useless.
Oh, okay. Is there like an altar or something in the middle of the room?
There is one over here, but like I said, there is nothing of interest. It's just natural formation. Somehow there is like an obsidian formation that seems to be holding this place together.
How like what are the walls made of?
They are cliffs, like mountain cliffs. To make things easier, let me sort of collate the information you guys have. You have a monster coming in 12-ish hours.
Mm-hmm.
You have 12 hours to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay.
The information you have is, if you don't take this out, the process continues for the god's eventual return.
Okay.
You have 12 hours to rest up or to realign, prepare yourself for the fight. And I would...
Well, don't you have that mansion thing?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Right, so I can make a like a lovely little shelf of a world that we can hide in for a while. Do we want to go in there and plan and maybe set up a trap out here?
I don't know if Max can fit in a shelf.
Figure of speech. It's not actually a shelf. It's actually more like a
I know. I'm just mucking with you. Magic, huh?
I am not an elf.
So Mara just looks at it.
We have another donation. Thank you, Anonymous. There is a nat 20s for both ability checks and saving throws for Giovanni. Please.
Ooh, exciting!
So you can choose one, and you have previously had one for your saving throws. So to keep that in mind. And we also have another another anonymous donation. Thank you. We have a wish, wishing for only calm, no rage. This is a calming ocean. Let's try to keep it calm. I can't assure things, but I'll try to keep things calm.
I suddenly feel so calm.
Oh,
You have this like nice calming vibe. There is like soft music playing around. But yeah.
you know what? I think we can do this. I've spent enough time panicking in this dungeon under the sea. I think we go into the mansion. We plan. We rest up. I heal my hands up, and when we pop out in 12 hours, this horrible little high priest won't know what hit him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty chill. What about you, Bam and Max?
I don't think this is a good idea. I say, bring me those hands over here, and I'll just give them a little bit of slack.
Jason's just like swimming.
Get you up and run.
Right, but we might need your spells later, and this lasts 24 hours. It's the same length as the water breathing, so I can just pop up a little pocket dimension, just go in there, have a nice little snooze, and then come out and try and kill whatever monster comes
But
our
you can't
way.
trap anything in there, can we?
No, anything that's left in there will be ejected, so there's no point in just sort of leaving it in there when the spell ends.
Oh,
That is a shame. That is a shame.
Are you casting?
I am casting Magnificent Mansion.
Cool. In front of you, you see this ginormous mansion, like something that noble kings and queens would live in, and you can. There is this enormous door that sort of slowly opens up, and you see like servants and people, ready to help you, and they are sort of waiting for you to enter.
What a lovely little weekend home. And Charlize will stride in like she owns the place, and she'll address the servants. She'll say, "Good morning, angels."
They say, "Good morning, Charlize."
all in your voice.
All in my voice.
That's so scary.
All of the little servants are all like icicle creatures, like little snowmen, and they all have Irish accents, and it's sort of like a version of Elsa's Ice Palace, but in mansion form, and everyone is Irish, and everyone gives her shit.
You have any food that you want. You have 8 hours to rest up. You can get a long rest, everyone.
All right, I will definitely get a long rest. So I can get my hip.
You have your last spell slot back. You have pretty much all boosted up, and
okay.
Yes. You all have 10 minutes. You would be leveling up in 10 minutes, so I would say you can sort of recuperate, equip yourselves better in the mansion, and find a bit more energy. And as you're sort of spending your time in the mansion, as you're sleeping, I want everyone to roll wisdom saving throws.
Are we doing this on the level 14 character sheet?
Yeah, whichever is level 14 character sheet.
Level
up.
Nice.
Wisdom saving or just wisdom throw?
Wisdom saving.
Right. Cool. Okay. My God.
Giovanni, you can choose to use your net 20 if you want to. Some piled up.
Can you tell me what's going to happen first?
Don't worry, guys. It's not a negative effect. It's a positive effect. It's more so if you succeed, nice positive. If you don't succeed, less nice positive. So,
well, Charlie's got an 8, so she is not getting any positive effects from this save.
10.
10?
13 for me.
10 is the threshold. 10 anything above 10 passes. So people less than 10, you sort of see this image of this two like you see this creature, a humanoid creature that seems to be having octopus legs and like 8 sort of tentacles for legs, but it's sort of holding on to itself, and it is sort of walking up towards this human. You can sort of see this, like, this visual is happening underwater, and
That's exactly what it looks like.
you can sort of see like storms and thunders and a lot of effects going on behind them, but there is this moment of calmness and this peace. And in that moment, you see the two embrace each other completely in love and having each other to hold on to. And everyone does level up. I would say what happens to the ones who succeeded, they get a bit more. You see the same visual, and then the two creatures turn towards you. The sea creature being like being a female, and there is this human like mage. Like he seems to be looking like in his mage robes and looking quite nice. And they sort of hold their hands and look towards you in the dream. You are not in there, but it's sort of like you're watching the dream, and then the characters in the dream turning towards you, and they sort of say thank you, and we believe in you, and you all have equivalent of plus for whatever you're doing. You have a D4 for the rest of the day. To add for here, I mean, in this game, not in the next game, but in this game, you can add D4 to whatever things you're doing on your attack rolls or on your
Ooh, that is a good burn.
everything else.
Right.
And-
Is that a one-timer or recurring?
That's
No,
good.
so usual bless is 10 minutes. This one is gonna last you while you're here.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Cool.
All right.
And
Okay.
they sort of look towards you and they say, he thinks we are impure, but we are pure of heart, and our love is pure. It doesn't matter what they find wrong. We love each other, and that is what matters. Nothing else does.
Aww.
And they sort of fade into this water, and you sort of see the mage sort of burst into this, like he becomes like magic missiles essentially, but sort of goes off in different directions. And the lady with the tentacles for legs, she sort of puddles out into the water and sort of dissipates into this whirlpool that sort of goes away. And they sort of dissipate. And your dream ends, you all level up. What do you do?
Level 14.
Right. So as one of the Irishicals come and bring me my morning coffee, I go and find the rest of the party, and I tell them I had the best dream. I feel like the monster.
It is the same dream. Minimax, whoever got more than a 10 had this dream. The more nicer one with the interaction. Whoever got less just had like a normal dream with seeing them getting together. But yeah, it's a shared dream. Continue. Sorry for interrupting.
It's a shit dream, yeah. Does anyone else feel like maybe bringing back the god isn't a bad idea? I mean, they're just in love. It's a love story. They can just say yes.
I don't.
I do think you've got the wrong end of the stick there. I do believe the god was the one who was punishing the couple.
Right. Okay. So we got to kill the god, but like the couple. Right. Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That makes a lot more sense.
Hey,
Dreams are weird.
dreams are weird. One time I had a dream that I was friends with a giant skeleton of a dragon, and it was called Nevak. And when I woke up, I was sad because I didn't have my friend around anymore. But he never really existed. He was only in my mind.
Honestly, I got a bone to pick with whoever got rid of your dragon for you.
As you sort of wake up, you hear this loud thud on the mansion as the whole thing dissipates and you fall out.
Shark.
In front of you, you see this gigantic gargantuan. Let me pull the token up for it.
Right, I'm going back to bed.
The whole thing is
luck.
gone.
Run over to Max and I place a hand on his shoulder. Go, Max, it's time to go.
It's time to fight, guys. We're not here to make love to spiders. We're here to cause some ruckus.
Well, I'll be here backing you all up the best way I can. And she's going to take out her crossbow and just like slam it down.
Samara's got her whip ready.
You see this weird gargantuan creature.
What the hell is that?
It like
Oh, jeez.
you can sort of see its bottom half is that of a kraken, but the top half is more humanoid. It is like this gargantuan creature that has like a humanoid top and this like, but there is no features on the humanoid half. There's just like a slimy, like it's kind of like Voldemort in a sense. Everything is and like bland, and there's not
What
yet.
in the deep sea dive in hell is that?
Oh, nothing I want to talk to.
You see this like, and there is like this weird mouth that opens out. There is no eyes for this thing. It is slowly forming into shape, and it sort of opens out its mouth and says, "Time to bring Master back."
Right, that thing can talk.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't need to do anything of the sort, mister.
No.
And
We
roll
like
initiative.
the god being asleep.
Roll initiative. All right. He's got a 24.
First initiative.
So it's. I'm gonna be rolling it actually. Sorry, guys.
I never roll good initiative.
Good, because I rolled a 7.
Yeah, excuse me, Max,
Hey,
but
guys.
Susan would love it if you would.
Your 24 does roll over to it, so it's fine.
It's kind of her thing.
Oh my god.
Adam Saravanan?
That thing is terrifying.
Susan would love it if you could throw a javelin. It was kind of her thing.
It is.
I could try.
Oh, yes, it is your turn, Charlize. And
All right. Is anybody like right up next to it? Because it kind of landed on top of us, and then the mansion fell out, and then we all kind of fell out of the mansion. So has
Question.
anybody landed right next to it?
I don't like
yes,
that music.
it sort of collapsed the like. Samara, roll me an Arcana check.
An Arcana check, I can do that. Hold on. Arcana. Where are you? There.
The reason I ask is because if somebody is right next to it,
29.
I get sneak attack.
29.
Nice
29.
work.
29.
You
One less
you
than 30.
realize this one dispelled magic.
Oh, I just dispelled it. Right.
No,
okay.
it's you can sort of see this one is a spellcaster.
Ooh, exciting. Okay.
It dispelled magic your Mordenkainen's mansion. That's why it ended at 8 hours instead of staying for the whole 24 hours.
So what you're saying is it's used a spell slot.
Pretty much.
Silver line.
Good to know.
There's
Good to
always
know.
silver linings. So somebody's next to it. Who is right up next to the monster?
I
When they
suppose we all got ejected, so it'd also
that
be like
John?
in the same like area.
I just need somebody within 5 feet so I can get sneak attack damage. That's what I'm really asking, Akash. That's all I need. That's all I want. That's all I need.
Minimax,
I would
You're
allow
up.
it.
you see that thing?
You
Go
can
hit it.
move
Go
someone.
whack-a-mole on its ass. Go whack-a-mole.
Yes,
I can do that.
Minimax is within 5 feet of it. I'm going to roll my light crossbow down. My light crossbow. That is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Yes. The damage type.
20. Wait. 20 hits. Yes, 20 hits.
Okay, so it's 13 piercing damage, and then plus my 76 sneak attack, which is 20 damage, please. All in all, that's 33 damage. It's piercing to our horrible Voldemort monster. Thank you very much. And I flipped my hair. Oh, I think I was supposed to do a natural 20 on one of those, but I'll do it next round.
Yes. Guys, it is not going to be an easy fight. Please use whatever you can.
Yep.
Yes. Or
Well,
not. I would
Your
have
tank
fun
is too calm to
killing
reach,
everyone.
so.
Yes. It is. Is that your turn? Charlize? Is that your turn?
Sorry. Yes, absolutely. That's my turn. How do I make me done, or is that something you have to do?
You can select end turn, I believe, over there. It should show up.
Ooh. Enter. Okay.
Okay, I can move it.
Thank you.
Before WBD's turn, you see the effect around you take place, and as soon as it arrives, you can sort of see the area within you. There is this electricity that sort of takes over the region, and I need everyone to make a con saving throw.
Ooh. Are we all in range?
Yes, it is 120 feet from the creature.
Oh no! Oh no!
This biker boyfriend, who's that?
Me.
That is
Yep.
Minimax.
Is it at, which one is yours? Is it 14 or 27?
14.
Is
Is it lightning damage?
yes, everyone.
I'm resistance.
Your resistance, that's fine. That would reduce the damage you take. Is anyone using their nat 20s?
My one's only for an attack roll, so I cannot.
Alright.
I believe.
Johan?
I got a 21, so I don't.
Oh yeah, 21 still fails. Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna
We'll see what it
use.
does first.
I'm gonna use my inspiration, and I'm gonna roll again.
Oh, D4s.
Yeah.
We get D4s.
Oh shit! I'm
Please
gonna
use your
inspiration.
D4s as well.
I don't
gonna
think
do
even
much,
if I
but we'll
use
see.
inspiration and roll again, I don't think it's going to do much. If I get a natural 20, maybe.
I got a dirty 20. Does a dirty 20 save?
Oh,
Dirty
too.
20 doesn't save.
oof, oof.
Two.
It makes it an
Oh,
18 with your
Charlie.
save, that's fine.
The dirty 20 doesn't save, guys. Oh no!
Oh god. Oh lord. There's always a
I got a
silver
22.
cannon.
Right.
How much was yours?
Wait, did we decide that I was standing next to it?
We did. We did.
We did.
22? Alright.
And did the thing cast a spell?
You were just shy of 1 to succeed. It still fails. Everyone takes 10 points of lightning damage
Ah, it's not bad.
to the water.
Wait, how many?
10 lightning damage.
10. Okay. 10 is fine. 10
Or
10
half
is fine.
damage if you succeeded, which I don't think anyone did.
10 is fine. I've got
I'm
enough
resistant, so.
points for 10.
Yeah.
10 is fine.
I don't want another acid breath situation, so I'm using the averages.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah.
Did that thing cast a spell? Like, was that a spell?
Sorry?
What's that, a spell?
Did that thing cast a spell while I was
No,
standing next
it
to
is a layer action.
Oh.
it? Okay.
It is not its turn. WBD.
That's any words or one of the big later.
Sorry, I'm yawning so much, guys. I promise I'm not bored. It is just literally 1 a.m.
Okay, we're gonna go masculine. Masculine word. So everyone feel good.
Yay!
Wait, what happened?
He's casting Mass Healing Word.
Yes!
Yes! 6 healing! Thank you!
Thank you for that. Oh god. Now I have to do mathematics.
Plus.
Oh, that feels... Well, that does feel a bit better. Thank you.
Right.
Wham Bam, thank you, Dan, indeed.
Well, then, thank you, Dan. Okay. All right.
Yep, that's a turn.
I
we'll get
would
the
move
coaster.
away from the... I would move away from the monster if I was you, Dan.
Oh, we're gonna get the shield out. We're gonna get the hammer out. We're gonna get the
Oh.
Now, as my great text say, always cook your taters proper. Ah, wrong scripture.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Cool. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Samira, your turn.
Right, it's my turn. So I'm going to invoke my blade song because it is good to have occupied. It's actually not on roll 20. I've just realized that action thing's not there, but I've got it on my D&D Beyond.
Yeah, if you can keep track of what it does, that's fine.
Sweet, I've done that. So I've got a +4 to my AC, which is very good because otherwise I'd be. And you know what? Like I said before, we're not here to make love to spiders. So let's do an ice storm at level. I don't know what level this is, but this one. Level 4.
Level 4, yep. Is it a save?
I don't believe so, but I can double check. Hold on. Ice storm level 4. It is. Yes, it is a deck save. You have to make a deck save.
It failed. You can sort of see this as you sort of cast a spell over this creature. You can sort of see this particular creature. It seems to be still taking form. It is not there yet, and it's not in its prime form, so it's a bit weaker. And what damage did you do?
I did. Hold on, let me. I rolled it. Why did it not roll on here? Hold on, bludgeoning. That doesn't make sense. 2d8, 13 and 13, which is 26.
Wow.
Please.
It takes 52 points of damage.
Oh, it's...
Oh,
Oh.
All right,
It's
it
vulnerable.
doesn't like ice. It doesn't like ice. It's ice to meet ya.
It's nice to meet you.
You can sort of see like this is more so because it is not in its full form. Like this effect
Right.
is
Okay, so it's a
It's-
fetus.
it's kind of in a sense where cool, if it had more time to get in its full form, this wouldn't have affected it, but since it is not in its full form, you did like more damage than you would. So you have a small time window. You would have to get it before it takes its full form.
All right, we got to hit it hard. We got to hit it early.
We're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna hit it fast, and that's what I think that's all I can
Mainly
do.
because there's only 15 minutes to the game.
Yep. Let's go. Minnie's turn.
Right. Okay. Yep. Because I've got a bonus action and an action, and that's it.
Cool. I'm going to pull out a javelin and try and stab it
Yep.
for 25.
Hey, look at that, Susan. Look.
Yep, 25 hits.
7 damage.
7 damage. Cool.
And I'm going to just shiv it again. Because 24.
Yep, hits.
And it's 5 damage, so it's 12 all up.
Great.
Cool. You can
Alright.
sort of see a few of its limbs start to fall off. It's lost 4 of its limbs.
that's good.
So sorry about the yawning.
Yeah.
I have not been up this late.
Yep,
May
Yes.
somebody get Farrah
it
Forster
is-
some caffeine.
it is-
Stat!
It is looking a bit more beaten up than usual, but it feels like you guys pushed its rejuvenation for a bit more, so it'll need a bit more time to recuperate. But good job.
Go on, Joe. You can do it. Hit that monster hard and don't let it get back up again.
Whack-a-mole that sucker.
Say okay, Susan. This could be our beautiful death we're looking for.
Go, Susan.
Have any natural 20 attacks?
You have 1 natural 20 attacks. You have 2
Oh, yeah,
natural
I'll
20
take one of
saves.
those.
Yeah, saving throws.
Take one of those. So I'll make this
Yeah.
first one.
Cool.
First attack, net 20.
Yep.
So I just roll the damage. Sorry, I'm lost. Oh no, that's an attack. Frick. That's not right. How do I roll the damage, mate?
You have to click on Longsword Susan underneath the roll that you've done.
Beneath.
Oh, okay. Or do that. That's fantastic.
First attack.
Is anyone else really creeped out by the music?
Well, it's not my favorite. I'll tell you that for free. Is that 18 slashing? Is that
The beastie cast atmosphere.
for
Ominous
Vivani's?
I just doubled that 8. Or do I roll another 8?
You would roll another 8. Sorry.
Another 8.
Cool. So that's 18,
yeah.
26. Yeah.
I
Ooh!
roll do I just double the 8? Or roll another?
Yeah. Simply to say, just double the 8 for now.
8.
I'm feeling generous. That's good. It's nice. People are donating. It's nice. Let's do the sharing. Yes.
We love donations.
I'll
We
roll
love
my next
fighting.
attack.
We love them donations.
As you sort of stab at it, you are able to like lop off one more of its like tentacle legs as it sort of flops in the ground, and it sort of shrieks out and sort of growls and looks towards you, but it takes a moment. It sort of closes its eyes and pulls itself in, and you see all the legs that went missing pop back up. It is trying to grow in its form.
Hit it again, Giovanni. Don't let it get up.
Okay,
Is it? Oh, did you have more hits? Sorry.
Yeah. I still got.
Oh,
still got a few more coming.
sorry. I shouldn't be doing that. Sorry. Yeah, go for it.
Action
So yeah,
surge!
was that last one I hit? Was that right?
25.
25. Holy moly.
Yeah, 25 hits. Yeah.
Okay, roll damage. No, was that wrong?
Click underneath where you rolled it. It says Longsword Susan, and you just click that, and it'll roll the damage.
Cool. That is 12 slashing damage.
Whoa!
Oh, did it roll it anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It rolled it.
Oh,
Are you doing any other damage? Or
I still got one more attack.
One more action surge. Get it.
Pop.
I hit this other one.
Oh!
I would let you take that. Go for it. Roll a nat 20.
You let him take the net 20?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
Okay.
We like a generous god.
Yeah. You have a lot of the things you see.
But enough from rolling dice, right?
Are you clicking Longsword Susan 1 hour in the dice roll chat?
Dice roll chat.
Yeah, on the very left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Click Longsword Susan 1 hour, and that should. Yeah. There we
Cool.
go.
11 plus 4, is it?
Yeah.
And then it's plus 5 plus. Oh, I still need another plus 5, wouldn't it, though?
Roll another
I think
D8.
my longsword
To add to it.
specialty and my plus 3. Sorry, it's taking long.
That is it.
Oh,
That is that. It was a 1. It was a 4 and a 1, so it's added on your 5 strength and your 5 for the modification.
alright, cool.
Yep.
Sweet. That is
And
his
I'll
turn.
action
That is
surge.
15.
Your action surge, and you'll do it again.
Excellent surge.
Yes. Ah. Yes.
Yes.
Best. Oh.
Do you have a D4? Do you have that little blessing
Oh, yeah.
thing? Use the D4.
No, 16 hits. 16 hits.
Okay, don't worry.
Don't worry. Just get it.
Get that octopus.
I'm not using my superiority dust, but whatever.
We'll figure that out in another time.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Giovanni.
Oh,
And then I'd like to.
You can
Go my
sort of
timing.
see like in your turn you manage to lop off all of its tentacles, and it looks pissed. It's
Now
done.
for my last one, I'd like to
Oh,
forego
do you
my
have-
attack. So six total. I'll forego
Oh,
my
yeah.
attack and give it to our rogue. So she'll get a D10 plus whatever she rolls.
ooh,
What about this?
for my attack or for my
So you attack on my
hit?
two.
Okay.
Your attack.
All right. So
It
I'm
would be
attacking.
a sneak because it was focused on Giovanni. So
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
I
I'm-
slash it open and I point at the weak spot.
Okay. So I'm attacking
Yeah.
now.
Take your shot now.
That's a sorry, that didn't roll quite correctly. But I'll do it manually. That is a
Janice, do you still have your
It's-
natural 20?
It's no, I don't. Oh, I do. It's a nat 20. It's a nat 20. It's a natural 20
cool.
Yes.
Sneak attack nat 20. Just add everything.
with my light crossbow.
I think she rolls my D10.
Oh, with your D10. Sorry.
Commanding stroke. Adding. Yeah. So you add my D10 to it.
Okay.
You roll it.
Okay. I will roll a 1d10 right now.
You D10. You're right. It's critical.
That is a 5, and I'll also roll my sneak attack because I can do that, right?
Holy.
Which is 24 to hit. 24,
Hell yeah.
24 plus 5, 29
Sorry.
damage. Right, I want to fire a crossbow bolt right at his ugly little Voldemort head, right there.
Yeah.
She says,
Ooh.
bang.
A bang bang.
How many?
A
How
bang
much
bang
damage?
bang. Is that a bang? Bang. Bang.
How much
bang.
damage in total?
That was 29 piercing damage.
Cool. 29. Including, did you add everything?
I think so. Unless,
Yes.
because it's a crit, it's 10 instead of 5, which would make it 34.
Yeah, it's a crit, so it'll.
Okay,
Become
that's
it,
34 piercing damage.
I said a bang.
Yeah.
Bang. Bangity bang. I said a bang 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 bang.
Alright.
Let's go.
As you sort of let go of this crossbow, you can sort of see this weird visual takes place where you guys are. There is countless spirits that sort of surround this like region. They all look to be like half humanoid or like kind of like the female that Tamara mentioned from her from the dream, or like anyone who had the dream would mention. They all seem to be like sort of taking over this region, and they all look, as you feel all their energy come in to this arrow, as like this crossbow, as you see this the human and this sea creature sort of sort of appearing next to you in a sense, and they sort of, you can sort of see the crossbow takes this immense push somehow from everyone wanting to guide the five of you. And it sort of lands with Giovanni lopping off all of its legs and tentacles, and you sort of pushing the arrow through its head. It goes through it as you hear this great shriek. The fountain behind you sprouts and it sort of pushes itself out, and all the ink sort of goes back, and the fountain dries up as the creature dissipates into crumbling bits.
You all see that? The man and the woman, they guided my crossbow.
Everyone saw it. It was
the will of the Lord.
And that is end of combat.
Charlize.
It was quick, Susan.
And you see these obsidian altars. They start to crumble and fall apart as you see the creatures that were surrounding you move away from the obsidian region as the obsidian wall comes apart, and you can now go past it and see what looks to be a mound of gold.
Well, I do believe we have found...
You can now move here.
Charlize, I could kiss you. My God.
Mwah.
Do you see this? It's
Well,
so... I can't even move.
Oh my gosh! You move it through the thing, and the shadows change. You got to move your little icon through though. That is cool.
Oh my God!
Lighting.
I actually accidentally put my token in there before.
Yeah, I did that as well. Right, that is a big treasure trove of gold. Anyone else want to fill their pockets? Because I'm gonna.
As you touch any gold in there,
no!
this sort of, you feel this like whirlpool sort of taking over you.
Oh, here we go.
You sort of feel this lightheadedness.
Right, here we go again.
It subsides, it stops, and you have to take as much gold as you want.
Wait, we can take how much gold we want?
Like a whirlpool that was there. Sorry, 1 second. My audio just got out. I don't know why.
I just want to find a really big, like, purple gem.
Samara's gonna take her hat and just start
Was trying to stop you from
scooping the
taking
gold
it,
into her bag.
it's something else in the thing. You are now free to take whatever you want.
Hell yeah.
Just want that.
Charlize is putting rings, and she's looking for like mostly tennis bracelets and tasteful necklaces. But she's also putting rings on her fingers.
Tasteful jewelry. We only get the tasteful jewelry. Samara's got her hat and she's scooping the gold into her bag.
Well, I wouldn't say that's very tasteful, but I would say that that's smart. As she kind of admires a tennis bracelet on her arm.
Right, but you see, anything in this life is tasteful if you think about it enough. And at the moment, gold seems pretty tasty to me because it can buy me whatever I want. Tennis bracelets might be fine and shiny for now, but the gold will buy you more.
Well, you may be right there.
I need everyone to roll me wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! That's a 13 for Charlize.
That's a 15 for Samara.
25.
17.
Wham bam, thank you, Dan.
Wham bam.
Oh, everyone succeeded. It's nice. I want everyone. You see again in front of you somewhere by this sort of this door over here. Can you see the point where I clicked?
Where?
Oh, one more time.
Over here?
Near the entrance to the
Wait,
gold.
In the gold room or in the other room?
In the gold room.
Okay, I'll need to zoom out just a tad more.
Oh, over there? I can't.
Oh, I see.
that.
Oh, yeah. Move all the way through and.
Right. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You don't need to. Alright, yeah,
This-
no.
Please, I
yeah.
don't think you should stand there.
Is that a teleportation circle?
Well, it can't. The day can't get any worse. So if I stand here and I go back to the surface, I think everything's gonna be just fine.
In this sort of circle, you see the same two creatures, but much more in form. They seem to be in a form, and they sort of nod to you and say, "Thank you. You have stood by our decision and respected our wishes, and while all that gold might be treasure for a lot of people, we of the seas believe the people we have are our treasures, and we're happy to let you take as much as you want and use this place when you need to leave."
Right. So we're allowed to take the treasure then.
Well, ain't that just the sweetest thing?
Well, we sure will.
That was very nice.
Thank you kindly.
Good luck. Go forth.
It sort of
Conquer.
nods
It's nice
and
to see you.
it sort of nods and sort of you see in that particular spot the man, the human, he turns into this image of a rather large building and it sort of dissipates, and the portal, like, and the sort of altar that you see there, she sort of stands in the middle and starts to circle in and in, and you are free to go.
Well, everybody, are we ready for our next adventure?
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Nice timing,
Yeah,
Akash.
Susan, hopefully this will be the last.
Very, very well done on the timing. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Akash, can I just get you
Okay.
to go ahead and pause the music and put the Roll20 over back to no fights, please?
Yes, I would do that.
Thank
One
you
second.
very much for your time. That has been really, really cool. Hi, everyone. Group 5, you guys are doing great. Loving the accents. Biker Boyfriend, loving your hairstyle. It's a very good hairstyle. Also loving Liz's hairstyle, but she left as soon as I brought it up. Love the sword. Love the crochet beard. Love the wig.
What
You
about
guys,
mine?
you know what? Your hair. You've got a great hairstyle as well. I love the beard. Great sword. I love the light reflection setup that you've got going on. Liz, your hair looks great. Your hair looks fantastic. We've all been buttcast69ing about it in the chat throughout the entire time. How fantastic. Whoa, geez, there's a bone dragon here. Did someone put a bone dragon on the no fights?
It was not a wish, which
It's
I
Nevkak. What is it, Liz?
It's Nick.
Nevkak.
Hey, everyone, that was a really, really amazing sesh. Akash, well done. Thank you very much for your time DMing with us. Do
Sorry
you,
about the glitchiness. I'm kind of new to Roll20. It's too much.
You did
I'm usually
really well.
You did really, really well.
you absolutely
I was
nailed the,
engaged.
You did amazing.
the
It
dynamic
was so
lighting and
good.
everything. Akash, you've got a minute. Do you want to go ahead and hype up anything that you want to? Any like shows or websites or social medias that you are involved with?
Not particularly. I have so you can follow me on Insta. I do film direction and I do writing quite a bit. And
What's your Insta handle?
Game, it's Akira on Insta.
Cool.
It's
If you,
I'll sort of put it in the chats
Yeah.
when I leave here.
we'll put it up in the show Insta.
Yeah. I also this campaign this sort of one shot that you saw is part of a campaign that I'm developing to maybe publish someday. So look out for that. I'll put some updates about it.
This was a great playtest.
It's a whole campaign set underwater. and it's quite nice. It's quite fun. And yeah, that is
Under the sea.
yes.
Under the sea.
Cool. And yes, that is yeah, that's me. I don't have much.
Thank you very much, Akash. You did a really good job. Please go ahead and log out of Roll20, and you can hop off whenever you're ready. I hope that you want to join us for the rest, but it is 1:30 a.m. and if you want to sleep, no one's going to blame you for that.
Sorry.
Thank you very much for your time, man. Honestly, love your work.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thanks, Fan.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Under the sea.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's
what
gonna
I'm
be
going
stuck in my head for
to
the
do
next
is
hour
I'm
and a
just going
half.
to do our donation touch up, and then I will invite the new DM into the chat. So
Wonderful.
as of right now, I can see it's currently being updated because someone just did another attack. Someone just did another one.
Wow.
So we are currently at $3,165.98, which is dope. You guys got so many donations during your
That's
90 minutes.
exciting.
So I'm going to go ahead and
so
shout all these
cool.
people out. Stephen donated $30 and gave Charlize a net 20 on an attack roll. Hannah donated $20 and gave us a net 20 saving throw for Giovanni. Geez, that bone dragon freaked me out. Whoever's moving that around, please stop doing that. Anonymous player donated $50
Thanks,
and
Hannah.
wished for calm, no rage, none, no rages. Which, I mean, if I was the
Thanks,
barbarian,
guys.
I'd feel a little bit cheaped out by that. You could probably go ahead and have your rages back now.
I know exactly who that was.
Alex donated $50, and that's the every time Charlize rolls a dice, she has to do a Farah Fawcett hair flick. And I did notice, Liz, that you weren't doing that every single time. I'm going to be holding you to that for the second half. Thank you very much.
I did do it whenever I remembered, which was sometimes several minutes after the dice roll.
So group 5, I'm going to get you to go ahead and remind Liz every time to do the hair flick and make a big deal out of it if you guys can, because I can't really message her when she's live. This is the only time I can give her crap about it. Anonymous donated $10 and
Sorry,
says,
man.
I wish I could do more. Love everything you are doing. Anonymous, you're doing plenty. That $10, that was amazing. Thank you so much for that. Like, it does not matter how much you donate. The fact that you are here and supporting the show, amazing. Well done. Fried donated $30. Another anonymous donated $40 and wanted nat 20s for an ability check and a saving throw for Giovanni. And I believe you chose between those two. Just a reminder that it is one bonus per donation. So if you want two, you got to do two $20 ones. I was going to say I don't make the rules, but I did make the rules. But there's a reason for that. I just
Gotta
don't
keep
want to
it
go into it
cohesive.
right now. Yeah.
Got to keep it cohesive.
Yeah. Ian donated $20 and said Starship helped keep my daughter alive last year. $20 doesn't do it justice, but thank you. Thank you, Ian. Thank you for being here. Honestly, we are glad to be able to have some small impact on kids like your daughter. So thank you for being here. Honestly, we really do appreciate it. Megan donated $20, and unless I'm incorrect, that is a nat 20 for an attack roll that has not been distributed yet. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to the new DM coming in. New DM's going to get a nat 20 against you guys.
Wait a minute.
Hey, you never know, maybe he won't have attacks in his roll and it will go to, in his
But
whole
a
thing,
barbarian that
there'll be
can't
no attacks.
rage. Cool. That's going to be amazing.
And Cuppa T donated $20 as well. Cuppa, I believe, was in group 2. Nat 20 attack for Charlize.
Okay, is that one still active?
So that one's just been like literally as I came online. That one just got donated. So
Thank
I'm
you,
just going to go
Cuppa
ahead and
T.
distribute these now since I'm here. I know it's the DM's job, but the DM's going to be oh god.
Oh, jeez.
Why do you guys keep catching me doing this? How are you messing with my... What is going on? Who are you and why are you such individual bloody
Mobs.
adventurers? Why are you messing with my multiverse destroying? Tell me.
Because
Mods,
it's fun.
please deal with this. I'm getting really tired of this. This is a fictional.
Because we're
character.
heroes.
You think you're individual. You're so boring. I will destroy you all. You'll be gone in an hour and a half. You watch. I will make sure.
Thanks, mods.
Right. Well, that was riveting.
Well, I'm sure that will kill them eventually by the end of the game.
Yeah, I'll have to do the
Who's to
second
say? Who's to say, really?
I feel like my octopus is better.
I agree. Yeah, she did seem pretty annoyed, didn't she? I will go ahead and invite our new DM into the chat.